Hey everybody, Steven here, playing Subnautica Below Zero. So the team is still in bug fixing mode here. Wanted to highlight a couple different things. One is just the running mechanics. They said they've improved. The hands look different. It's kind of minor here, and then I guess it got disconnected from jump, so it's actually been reconnected to that. So the walk and sprint, just from the animations, are supposed to be a little bit different, and then how they actually interact with jump and how jump looks is supposed to be improved as well. Now beyond that, they've actually added something that was on the Subnautica Changes Twitter account here, and it said that they've done the precursor gate prefab. Now, obviously the weather mechanics too. I tried capturing this earlier, so I do want to talk about this. They've obviously improved the mechanics of the weather and everything here. This looks like they've added more. It's just more intense when it's like this. You can see it's been in game. It just seems like they've tweaked it. They've made it, like I said, more intense here. But let's go to crashed. Whoa. There we go. And let's go into free cam mode before she doesn't make it. So my assumption with that is that's either the wall by the fabricator base, or it actually has something to do with the base above sector 0 there, or the starting base right there. That's my assumption. I don't know that. I can't find anything in game. If you guys know something, definitely let me know in the comment section there. Usually with something like this too, it's usually hidden. So it may be one of those things that, like with the fabricator base, it's in game, it's just we can't see it. Now beyond that, the big thing that I do want to talk about today is actually they have reconfigured the tunnels going to Margs Base here. And with that, they actually got rid of one of the tech sites there. I don't know if it's just out for right now, they're going to put it back in, or if they're going to put it in a new location. But the shadows are what you're seeing here because I have the water volume turned off. We're going to turn that back on. But this whole area has been tweaked right here. So we're going to slow this down a little bit. So now going in here, not only are the tunnels themselves tweaked, we have more, but a lot more root systems in here. And I think it looks really good, especially with the lighting effect from the plants here. So this used to be the main opening. I'd come straight down here, and then essentially I would branch this way and go straight down here, and you'd get to Margs Base, or we could come over here, we could come over to a tech site. That's gone. So this used to be a wall here, now we have the tunnel. We have more of the hive mind, which is awesome. That's kind of like that warning system for Marg, because they'll change colors when you're close to it, or a creature. You can see it right there. Looks really good. And then we have another tunnel here that can go to Margs Base. And like I said, the addition of just all these roots, I like that look. But we see them now kind of all through these tunnels. We had some before, just not to this extent. So now this is that secondary tunnel where we can continue down and we can get to Margs Base. And it does seem like they've added more to this area. They were here, but I don't know, it just seems like, I think part of it is it just seems like there's more, but they're also a little bit bigger. They look thicker to me. And then we have more of just the roots kind of branching off these big ones here, which is awesome. So it is looking better and better. This whole area looks so much better than it did a year ago. It's crazy. So let's backtrack through here again. So that's where we were. This is kind of the main area or main tunnel I would always use to get down here. And then coming back up. We even have dead roots down here like that. That's pretty gnarly. Looks like something's feeding on it too. And we have, I mean, we have multiple paths to go down now, right? Let's just take this one. And they all kind of branch back together. we come out on this side, and we are actually over close to the second portion of the crashed ship here, which should pop in any second now. Come on. There it is, which gets us close to the big tree spire biome. So we'll go back down through here. This used to just be a flat area that went straight to the deep Lilypad biome, but now, I mean, we got all these different pathways we can take, so really, really cool. And we could still follow with that straight, but even this, they've just tweaked all of it. Go down that way, this way. They all lead to the same spot, which is here. And this is looking really good too. It seems like they've added more here. Same thing, more routes, just the difference in it not being a straight path down. We have like these little just nooks and crannies. We got huge things of glass down here now, or quartz. So yeah, all these little tweaks. Now let's come back up, and I'm going to take the water volume off so we can see this. So none of this right here in the middle was here. It was literally this one main entrance that went straight down to Margs Base, and that was it. Kind of hard to see with that. So we had this area essentially right here, then all this stuff in the middle here. This wasn't there. All this, right? We had little pockets here and there. Like I said, they weren't connected, and we didn't see it going from literally Margs Base all the way over to the crashed ship here as one connected tunnel. So that is pretty cool. And then having the dead lily pads in there too, I think is an awesome touch. Where you know what it is, right? Let's float through here again. And then, like I said, so there's Margs Base coming up through the tunnel. And then all of this. Now we can kind of see it at a different viewpoint here. Like I said, I just really like those roots. I just think those are the coolest thing. So that is it right now. So like I said, they're really in bug fixing mode. I thought that was pretty cool with what they've done here. I know for a lot of people it's been, hey, the map's not as big. But one of the things that I've noticed is just how intricate and detailed this map is, because the story is no longer open world. It is more linear. But they're trying to add more detail. I don't know if it's one of those things that they have the opportunity now because the world isn't as big, or if it's one of those things where that's kind of the makeup for it. Because the world's not as big, let's make it as detailed and intricate as possible so it feels as if it's a really, really big map. So that is it, everybody. If you like the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all of my content, hit the subscribe button for me. I'm hoping within the next week or two we are going to see Early Access 8, the release of that. Fingers crossed, because the team is in bug fixing mode right now, which usually means that's the case. So the second that hits, I'll have a video out for that. But until then, anything else big pops up, I'll make sure that I cover that as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Alright, and actually a bonus piece that I forgot to cover. When you click the exit button now, right, you bring up the exit menu. You hear that? They added the sound effects for all of this, right? Very, very cool. Kind of sounds like your inventory, right? Which they've updated this sound, but they've then applied it to the exit menu. So, little bonus piece there. I thought that was a nice little touch on that. So, thank you guys so much for watching.